Today, I'm going to be walking you through the 10 steps for selling your home in New York City. My name is Shaynon Gramling, and I'm a licensed real estate agent in New York City and in New Jersey. The first step to selling your home in New York City is to start meeting with real estate agents. Of course, you want a real estate agent who is knowledgeable about the process for selling a home, as well as knowledgeable about the market that you're selling your home in. But you also want a real estate agent who is going to negotiate on your behalf well and keep you updated throughout the process. Another thing you want to be on the lookout for during these meetings with real estate agents is to see if you think you'll work well with this agent. During these meetings, it's also important for you to give a tour of the home to the real estate agents that you're meeting with and have them discuss their marketing strategy and their pricing strategy with you. And you should also discuss your goals for selling your home and possibly even your goals for after you sell your home. After you've chosen a real estate agent to sell your home and you've signed all the required paperwork, the next step is to start prepping the home for the sale. This is the time to make any necessary repairs that will add value to the home. And it's also the time to declutter, depersonalize the home to make it as neutral as possible so that when buyers come to see it in person, they can envision themselves living there. It makes it easier when they have more of a neutral and decluttered home that they're walking through to do that. It's also a great idea to have the home professionally cleaned before you have buyers coming in to take a look. During this preparation process, your real estate agent will also get professional photos taken, possibly even a professional video and floor plans as well. And if staging is needed, this is the time to do that as well. In addition to prepping the physical aspects of your home for the sale, it's also important to have all of your documents in order, especially if you're selling a condo or co-op. You'll need documents such as the financial statements, the house rules, and the proprietary lease. While you're prepping the home for sale, your real estate agent should also be pre-marketing the listing by reaching out to the local broker community, letting them know that this home is going to be coming on the market, and also reaching out to their personal internal buyers list. This is a brief period of time that'll help boost the interest of the listing so that once the home actually goes on the market, you should get more showings, more buyers coming in, hopefully leading to more offers, and this will help you get the home sold quicker and possibly for a higher price. Once you get through this preparation period and the pre-marketing period, now it's time to officially list your home. Your agent will put the listing on the MLS as well as the major listing websites such as StreetEasy, Trulia, and Realtor.com. In addition to that, it will syndicate over to all the major brokerages websites too. So if you go to a website like Compass.com or ColdwellBanker.com, anything similar to that, you'll see the listing there as well. Your agent will also send out targeted postcards and email campaigns, and in many cases, it's also helpful to run digital ads as well, whether that's on Google or social media. During this time that your home is on the market for sale, it is your real estate agent's job to expose the listing to as many qualified buyers as possible in order to bring in more offers, leading to a higher price for you with the best possible terms for your situation. Also, while the home is on the market for sale, your agent will take care of all private showings, all open houses, and will negotiate all of the offers on your behalf. And that brings me to the next step, which is to review offers and discuss the negotiation strategy moving forward. If your home is priced well, you'll start to receive offers shortly after listing it. Oftentimes, especially in a strong seller's market, you'll receive multiple offers that are at the asking price or above. You and your agent will discuss the best strategy for moving forward after this. In the case of the multiple offer situation, the most popular strategy has been to call for a best and final deadline. This is a deadline that's set by you and your agent for all buyers to put their best foot forward and put in their best and final offer. Once you receive these offers, you review them and you get to choose the one that works the best for you. Once you accept an offer, your attorney will send out a purchase agreement contract to the buyer's attorney, and they'll go back and forth negotiating this during that time. In addition, the attorneys will review all due diligence documents. So that's why I mentioned before it's good to have these up front so that when it comes time for this review period, you already have this to give, and that'll help speed up the process. This is also the time that the buyer will schedule and have their home inspection. So the inspector will come in, take a look at the home, and make a list of all repairs that need to be made. If anything major comes up, the buyer will most likely come back and request for you, the seller, to make these repairs or even offer a credit for these repairs to be done by the buyer. Once everything is agreed upon in the contract and all parties have signed it, you are now under contract and you stop showing the home. At this time, the buyer will send in their deposit to be held in an escrow account, usually by your attorney. And if the buyer is financing the home with a mortgage, then their lender will order the appraisal. So the next two steps have to do with the appraisal and the board process. If you are selling a condo or a co-op, your agent will work with the buyer's agent to gather and submit all the required documents to your board. If a board interview is required, that will be done during this time as well. Once the board approves the board package and the buyer and their offer, then you can move forward with the sale. Now, again, if the buyer is financing the purchase of the home with a mortgage, they will need an appraisal done. This appraisal is done by their lender to make sure that the home is worth what the buyer is offering to pay for it. If the home appraises at the value of the purchase price or above that, then you're good to go. You can move forward with the next steps. However, if the home underappraises, depending on what you have in your contract, you'll have to have some negotiations there. So one option is for the seller to lower their price down to the appraised value. Another option is for the buyer to fill the gap between the appraised value and the purchase price by using their cash out of pocket. And then another option, which is more of a compromise between both parties, is to come up with something in between where the buyer might have to come up with a little bit more cash to fill the gap and the seller lowers their purchase price. But keep in mind, if in the buyer's offer they waived the appraisal contingency or at least a portion of it, then they won't be able to renegotiate the price, or at least up to the amount that they waived. If the buyer is purchasing with all cash, then there's no need for this appraisal in order to move forward with the sale. Once we get through these contingencies, then the next step is for the buyer's attorney to order the survey if necessary, and also for the buyer's title company to order a title search to make sure that you are delivering a clean, clear title for the sale. Once the clear to close is given, then it's time to sign all the closing documents and close on the sale of your home. Those were the 10 basic steps for selling your home in New York City. If you have any questions about them, or if you're looking to sell your home in New York City, please reach out to me. Again, my name is Shaynon Gramling, and I'm licensed in both New York City and New Jersey, and I'm always happy to help. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.